I just want to share this for the TFL movement and for others watching these videos. In society today, oh, this is part two, by the way, from the first video I made. It's completely selling yourself out to God, or completely just, or it could just be the fact that you just decided, you know what, I'm just gonna just concentrate on my own goals. You know what I'm saying? I realize that even though people watch my videos and even people follow TFL, that doesn't mean that they're going to change their ways, you know what I'm saying? But at least they're aware of what's going on. And that's basically what these videos are, is just to kind of bring to society what's really going on. That's why there's so many shootings and killings. That's why there's so many crimes, is because people don't want to follow good no more, you know what I'm saying? They want to be all about themselves, not about people. It's like when I go out in ministry and there's a homeless person and they're not asking for money, they're not asking for a drink, they just want someone to talk to. I'm the type of person that will sit there, talk to them. I don't care if they smell, I don't care if they're not dressed nice. I don't go based on that, because there's two types of people in this world. There's the rich and there's the poor. Rich people want to keep getting rich. They want to keep, having sex, doing drugs. They want to have everything. They want to have limousines, jets, all the good stuff that the world, that man has made in society, because that's man. They think that you got to have all this and this and this to get a woman or to get a man or whatever, you know what I'm saying? And then you have a poor person that doesn't have much, that might struggle. A mom might have to raise her two kids because the dad left out. But the poorest people might be the happiest, because they're happy because of the fact that they have their kids with them. To them, it doesn't matter if they make a lot of money, because they know in their heart that it's better to be poor and be happy than it is to be rich and filled with hatred and evil and misery. Because you know what, that's how our society is. And that's where I came to my conclusion, in the fact that I'm tired of fighting with women, honestly. I'm tired of going at it with them. I'm tired of going at it with people on Facebook. I'm tired of running into trouble. I'm tired of running into their brothers because of the fact that they don't like the fact that I step back right up to a woman. I'll tell her straight up to her face that I don't like her, and I'll tell her right back. And I tell these guys, like, if they want to act like men, then I'm going to treat them like men, you know what I'm saying? I don't just pick on females just to pick on them. They come at me first, you know what I'm saying? But what I came to realization is the fact that I'm going to completely sell myself out to God, that I'm not going to get on these online dating sites, that I just decided that it's best to let God find me somebody, because it's happened to me sometimes where I just found someone unexpectedly, but at the same time I was not ready for it. I was insecure because the girl was beautiful. And one thing by watching Bill's videos is I've learned the fact that I can't just judge a woman just because she is pretty. I can't just assume she's like everybody else, because it's basically what they're doing to us in TFL movement. They're thinking that all us guys are all the same, so they're going to go ahead and start mistreating guys, or even become lesbian or gay, because it seems like that's what society's answer is today. If you can't find someone, then why don't you date the same sex? And I don't agree with it, and I'm sorry, I don't. But at the same time, I came to the conclusion that it is best just to focus on the one thing, knowing that you can't change what people think of you. You only have the power to control yourself. You know what I'm saying? So that's basically what I'm doing. Is that I'm just gonna do what I gotta do. You know what I'm saying? That's why throughout this year I'm gonna be on and off making videos, but my account will be up, and I'm gonna find someone to actually run my profile for me when I'm not on here, so that I can actually show the movement, even Bill, to show him that for real, that I'm legit, that I'm staying in this, and I'm not gonna give up. Because in the past I know I said I wasn't gonna leave, and I did. But at the same time, I'm a little bit more mature now, because I understand more about life. As you get older, that's what happens. You understand better. I just have a lot of things going on. I have my job. I'm trying to go back to school. I'm trying to get more involved in ministry. I'm trying to get away from the internet, because the internet today is nothing but evil and negative things. Only reason I come on the internet now is just to watch these TFL videos, just because time to time it gives me strength to know what I'm going through, and I'm not by myself. And people will say, well, they're insecure, these guys hate women, they're murderers, blah, blah, blah. But I tell them, you don't know what they've been through. I do. I feel like I'm exactly like them, because we're going through the same thing, the same stories. And my wife